Hey, what's up everyone? Baps here, with the first ever episode of A Mossy Day With. And today we're going to be with, well, me. I thought it'd be a good way to start off the season, and I'll explain what this is going to be a little bit later on in the video. But I'm just going to show you around my base and my builds and show you what I've got going on. Hello there. So first off, we've got my Nether Tunnel. Now everyone has a Nether Tunnel leading up to their bases, and I went for just a nice casual cave theme using all the lush blocks from the update, just giving it a nice natural look to give it just like a regular cave vibe, but just in the Nether. Nice and simple. And as we come out here, you can see that I've got obsidian stairs in the corners just to add a little bit detail to the portal. We have slab and stair mobs on this server, so I wanted to try them out, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So this here is my main base, and as you can see, it's a robot. I got inspiration from other robots like Bender, the Iron Giant, many more. And yeah, so I'm just gonna show you around, show you what's inside. Every single part of the robot is completely functional in some way or another. That's how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a functioning base whilst also looking awesome. So straight off the bat we have the head. As you can see, there's some wires hanging out from it to show that it was once connected to the body. A nice simple mailbox here so people can leave things at my house if need be. We have a nice simple redstone door. It's just piston activated with a redstone line. Nothing too complicated or fancy. It's just a nice living area. I built this here table with an ashtray and a bong just for when I have people over. And Grayson came over and built this sofa and TV for me. I paid him to do it, and I love how it came out. You can sit on the sofa here, just chill, AFK, do whatever. I've also got this trophy here that I got for killing stealth. Pretty proud of it. And right outside we have a mini block B that I made with the mods that we have, and I just absolutely love how it came out. So now we're coming up to the main part of the build, which is the body, and as you can see, the left arm of the robot has been ripped off, but in its place we have a redstone 3x3 piston door made by our server's Badger, who's like a redstone expert. And it's the entrance to our storage area, a chest room if you will. We have all the tables needed for crafting and a custom bed that I made. We also have a a pond and a tree. We've got some mini block decorations on the side here. I like them a lot. We have a to-do list, so I like to keep myself busy. As you can see, there's an automatic storage system. It currently is broken. I had to unclog it all and put in those chests right now, so I'm going to rebuild it and fix it hopefully soon, and that way I can use it again. And there's also a bench here which you can sit on, relax and chill, enjoy the pond. And over here we have a secret entrance to the other side of my arm, which you'll see a bit later on. And if you come behind the sorter here, there is an entrance to the pelvis area of the robot, which I've just stuffed a few little micro farms in for now. I plan on upgrading them in the future, but I've just got enough for the eccentrics and what I need. There's also entrance to the leg and this amazing little chair that I made. I saw a design I think on Facebook and just copied it. We also have Sprite here who loves music. I built Omladu's music machine, and when you press the button it'll play a random song and he'll dance along. I really love it. It's really cool. Now we have the leg. I wanted the left leg to be different to the right because I didn't want the robot to look like it was just T-posing on the ground. So I did that curve to give it a bit more shape and depth, and I really like how it came out. Inside the foot here we have a drip zone farm. Just nice and simple, just dripping away, and I'll come and break it whenever I need it. And then over by the right leg here, as you can see, this one's straight, and we have a bottom of the foot, and I use these really cool factory blocks. This is also a mod we have, and if you just come into the foot by this side, you have the main entrance to my lava farm. I believe it's like a whole stack of lava used here, or something like that, but plenty of lava for any needs that I could, well, any lava needs really. More lava than I think I could ever use, but maybe I can sell it or use it to fuel my furnace. And speaking of furnace, here we are, we have my right arm, which is like a cannon arm type thing, where the arm is a gun. Pretty cool retro style, but if you come inside, you can see that the whole arm is actually a super smelter furnace. Powered by hoppers and rails, so all you gotta do is just come up here, put your fuel in this bottom chest and send it off, and that will go fuel all the furnaces, and then you put your items in this top one, and you send that one off, and then it will cook all of them. Pretty simple design, not too hard. Also doubles as I've got some warts growing and some vines here growing just for if I ever need them. Not that I really ever do, but it's better to have them, better to be safe than sorry. And yeah, it's just nice simple thing. Everyone kind of needs one, I think, anyway, and everything comes out from here. So next we have the left arm, the one that's been ripped off, and as you can see there's a kind of a wiring where it used to connect. This is one of the newest parts of the build up right now. That's why we have someone AFKing at the moment, but this is just an actual hand. I went for like a 3-fingered option, giving it slightly more of like a claw type shape, I think anyway. But on the inside we actually have a melon and pumpkin farm, which, you know, grows there, observers go, pistons go off, and then this little minecart hopper picks it up and puts it in a chest that I'll show you in a second. But I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I did this at a bit of a diagonal as well, because I wanted it to be a little bit more different again. And as you can see, lots and lots of melons and lots of pumpkins. I'm pretty happy about that. Nice simple farm to make. So that's pretty much everything for the robot. Like I said, I wanted every single limb to have a function. I wanted it to be a base as well as looking good as well. And right in the center I've made a heart here where it looks like it's been powered by this end crystal. And that's how the robot used to run. Exactly. And I quite like how it came up. It's something simple, but it looks nice. We also have this terraformed hill that I recently paid Jessica to do, the one with the tree inside. She also did this tree over here and this tree over here, and I just absolutely love this waterfall that she's done right here. And at the bottom we have a pond that I will later decorate. So over here is a little project I've been working on, you could say. This right here is a Bappin. He's a little creature made out of mini heads and armors, and he has a little flower on his head. And they live in these tiny little houses that are designed out of half slabs and blocks. We have one over here who's sailing on his little boat made out of just trapdoors. And as you can see, I'm slowly expanding it out. We've got this clock tower here, nice and small. I used invisible armor stands for the sticks there, and I think I might have a Bappin standing outside of it soon. We have a little Bappin over here who's just turned into his flowers. And then we have a nice little THB Easter egg of an Alibaps, which is me, a Tim Tarley Bappin, and a Dylan Bappin just chilling on the roofs. And there's also one over in this tree, just kind of watching over. Although the exact origins of a Bappin is, for now, a mystery, this is how I like to make them. You can follow along if you have the mods. You got to use dies to move everything around. It can be a bit tedious, but if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. But whilst I show this clip of me building, I just wanted to quickly explain what I want this series to be. So it's a Mossy day with, and so what I would like to do is spend an entire day, maybe multiple days, with a particular person on this server. And what I'd like to do is go through and look at their builds, things that they've done in the server, things like that, and maybe help them if they need help with builds or farms, or you know, maybe I'd like to collaborate and do a super build with them, and it'll be like a mix of both of our brands and tastes and whatever. I don't know, I think it'll be cool, so I expect a lot of guests on. I think hopefully maybe in the next episode will be Grayson Goodwin, who also has a YouTube channel. I'll be sure to put a link down below. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Hopefully you like it. If you have any ideas, concerns, or you know, feedback, please comment. I will definitely read through them and reply. And yeah, just let me know what you think. I'm excited for it. I've always wanted to make Minecraft videos, and I think this would be a cool way to do it whilst upgrading my server a bit. Speaking of Grayson, me and him built this here Mossy Reach sign. He put the picture in this website that shows you how to build it in Minecraft, and the pair of us worked together to build it. I got a lot of the materials and he did a lot of the building. Now this here is my shop, the Baps boutique. It is inspired and designed like the boutique from the show The Mighty Boosh, which is weird and wonderful and sells weird and wonderful things, and it's pretty accurate to what the show is, I'd like to think anyway. And on the inside here we don't have a lot of room, but I don't think I really need a lot for what I'm selling. Right here we have this cool custom jukebox that I made. That is where I sell all my music discs for the people, just for a diamond, nice and cheap. I also sell like backbling boxes and mini head decorations and things like that, and this is where people come to order those kind of things. But if we come round the back here, I actually have a second floor to the shop. Now this part of the shop is a bit different. I actually sell blocks, and I've got this cool roof here that's actually diamond blocks, gold blocks and iron blocks. You put them in a stone cutter and we have this mod that changes them. And I sell books, bargains. I've got these cool custom obsidian, cool custom magma blocks, as well as silly things like these crystals and like eye drops from the education mode. And I also sell these ice bombs that you can use to freeze water. You know, it's just a nice little way to make money, but you know, I like it. It's a nice cool shop. But over here I've also started doing these cool billboards, advertisement boards, or whatever you want to call them, so people can rent these out and have an advert up. So over here Miss Kitty's got one where she wanted a face on there, and it's to say that she does unwanted job for diamonds, and she rented that out, and now people know that, you know, she goes and does unwanted jobs. Now over here in the spawn area I also built these tiny little snails. Now the actual design I got off, I believe it is the average tuna sandwich, but I also put these mini blocks on top of some of them so people can come up to them and sit on them and ride the snails, because come on, who doesn't want to ride a snail? Now the next thing I want to show you is it's protected by a man Arnold here, and it's this cool little foxhole. Now I actually built this, is the first thing I built before my base, before my robot. I built this. It's the first thing I built on the server, and it's a comedy club called the Foxhole Lounge, and it's just a nice simple kind of square room. We've got a nice bartender over here with a bar over here, you know, come sit, get your drinks, chat and whatnot, nice and communal. We've got plenty of seats when people come on, and sometimes we host events like comedy events, and with the mini blocks here you can come and actually take a seat whilst you're, you know, watching, which is cool. And if you come up on the stage, the comedy club actually has a mic, so you can, you know, just a mini block mic. I really like the way it looks. And back here we have a waiting room, which was done by Grayson. He used a lot of the mini blocks when we first got the mod, so we went a bit crazy with it, and he did a really good job on here. Got a mini fridge and everything, and yeah, really chuffed about this. Now this is my bong, my glass bong. It's just a nice cool chill area to come and smoke at, really. I really like the design. Not many people do bongs this shape, they're more round type bongs. We have weed plants growing, sofas you can sit on, we have munchies you can eat. We also have beds that you can sit on, or sleep in, sorry. And this is my main man Sparkus, he chills there. Upstairs I commissioned Grayson to decorate this, and he built this cool like gaming setup with like a PC and a cool gaming chair, all out of mini blocks, as well as this flat screen TV. I wish it worked, that'd be really cool. And then we have this cool nice big couch for when people want to chill and smoke and chat, talk shit. You can sit here and just have a good time. But that's not the best part about this. My favourite part personally is down here. Not only does the centre coordinate line up to be 420, 420, but if you shoot up all the way to the top, you get the best view of the robot. I absolutely love that angle. And you also can see around, you can see Tim's acorn and just some of the forest, and hopefully there'll be more builds you can see. But if you want to jump down, if you don't have wings, you can just simply jump to this slime block here, because people fall in it all the time, and they could just plop down here. So next is actually a little secret something. I've had to cover the coordinates so no one can find it, but this is a superhero lair that I'm doing with a few other members. We've got a supercomputer, we even have a giant penny just like Batman does. We have a cool like locker room where our costumes are here. This is, you know, where we'll come and change if we're about to go out and fight crime. We have a nice cool break room, you know, just when crime's not going down. And if you come over here, we have some prison holding cells. If we catch some baddies, they can chill in there until we deal with them, whatever. We actually had a main villain here. We got Sloppy Puppy, who was causing, it was a bit of a nuisance for us, so we had to put him away for a long time. We have a meeting room as well with a TV screen for when we want to do briefing and whatever. This is still a big work in progress, as you can see. It's not completely finished, but we've got things like armor setups there as well. Yeah, the cave is pretty big and has all these different entrances and exits that we've got hidden around, so we can get around into it quickly. Around the back here we just have a simple little storage area to place blocks for what we're going to use in the future. Now what I'm most excited about for this is up here we're going to have this cool vehicle room for like our Batmobiles or whatever, jets and cool things. Alright, it's just a nice big room for things like that. So that's pretty much everything that I've done. I've got a few things that I plan on doing in the future. Like in this room I'd like to build a basement and extend my storage system to go down. It really needs a big upgrade, that storage system. Out here I've got the pond underneath the waterfall that needs decorating. I'm going to put some fish in there and some plants and all of that good stuff. Make it look really, really nice. I'd also like to work on things like the farms inside the pelvis, give them a good upgrade. That will be in the basement downstairs, I think, so I'll have plenty of things. But yeah, that's kind of everything. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to the next episode. Bye!